But we have real quality lining up in this first semi. So who will be the first to take up the initiative? There are the 3 semi-finals, and it's only 2 non-automatic qualifiers, and it looks as though MORAA determined to hold the inside line, despite Nakai of Uganda, the small figure, trying to set the pace. And watch for Sigodiso, who just tucks in 3rd place. Nakai had to check her stride, and MORAA is now on the outside of lane 1, the bronze medalist from Oregon. This is a really, really tough heat, Catherine.
Well, once again, we've come to a major championships, and the qualifying is brutal for our middle distance runners. Just the top 2, as you mentioned, Rob. They have to run it hard, they have to be smart, they're loaded. And MORAA, as you mentioned, in super form this year, with that medal at the recent World Championships, sitting on the shoulder of the Ugandan. And we'll keep an eye on the 400-metre split in this first of 3 semi-finals. But what we've got 5 athletes now in a space of 2-3 metres.
Just inside 59 seconds, MORAA leads, but it's been a steadier pace for her on the second 200 than we saw on the opener. Watch for Sigodiso. She's had a really, really good season, and she's getting herself on the outside. And Nakai loves to find a way through on the inside, and she's never afraid to use her elbows as Georgia Griffith tries to get in the mix for Australia. These 4 pulling away. Selman will have to really try and work hard now on the left of picture, the Scot, to try and close the gap as they go inside the last 200 metres. MORAA has stepped up to the 800 brilliantly after taking the African youth silver over the 4, and she's got fantastic raw speed. Nakai desperately trying to find a way through. Sigodiso looks a little bit tight here, and remember, it's only the first 2. MORAA leaning back, but I think she looks more comfortable than her gait may indicate. Inside 2 minutes, Mary MORAA, the bronze medalist from Oregon, looking really good there. Excellent qualification from Nakai, and it's Sigodiso, the informed South African, who'll have to wait and see whether she can make it through as a non-automatic qualifier. What a brilliant final in prospect. If we get all the big guns through, the Doha World Champion will be there, and so too the bronze medalist from Oregon less than 2 weeks ago.
Superb start in the first of 3 races. The big cues, as you mentioned. And there's the Kenyan and the Ugandan's name. She's good, she's got up. Finishing 3rd place, the South African, 2 minutes, 0.17. But you can see as the athletes come round the top bend here at Alexander Stadium, eyeing up the position they need to put themselves in. But the leaning back style, chest out of the Kenyan MORAA, determined to take that heat win. It's a psychological boost as well as a statistical one in terms of winning the heat. Want to lay down your marker, and she did just that.
Such a strong runner, Mary MORAA, and she's only 22. Arthing Mo is 20. Keely Hodgkinson, who goes for England here at the Commonwealth Games, she's also 20. We could be looking at a triumvirate of excellence who could dominate this event for the rest of this decade. It's a very, very exciting time for women's 800-metre running, globally and here within the Commonwealth, with MORAA, the bronze medalist, already through to the final, and the silver medalist by 800ths of a second, Hodgkinson, going in the 3rd of the semis. Mary MORAA will return for the 800 finals, so too Halima Nakai of Uganda. Sigodiso might have a chance at 2 minutes, 0.17. We'll wait and see.
Well, I think we can confirm for you now the qualifiers from the men's 10 100 metre